What's going on, my beautiful people? How are you today? Well, we're over here on East 86th Street, Lexington Avenue. It's a beautiful day, marvelous day today. And before we start a couple of things, well, before we start the hot dog versus hot dog or Grubbin with Chico on this episode, I just want to go through a little bit of history on East 86th Street. Just a little bit of history. Let me show you around now, the way it looks now. Rather looks way different than the 1980s. So check it out. We got the Best Buy over here, East 86th Street, Lexington Avenue. You got a peanuts stand. You got the other vendor, sells Italian sausages, cheeseburgers, the whole shebang. And of course, renovations as always, New York City. It doesn't stop, not even uptown, east side. Really beautiful day today, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. This is actually a brand new building they just built up recently. I don't know if there's anybody living there yet, but that is a new building. Moving right along. Well, back in the 1980s, East 86th Street used to be very different than what it is today. Very, very different. It used to be like a mini I guess West 34th Street, you could say. But now it actually is a mini West 34th Street. They got the H&M, they got the Sephora, they got Target, they got Shake Shack over there. But we'll tell you one thing, okay? Where Old Navy is at right now, this is Old Navy. And 155th East 86th Street used to be this woman's shoe store, huge woman's shoe store. This is 155th East 86th Street right there. Used to be a big, huge women's shoe store called Orva, O-R-V-A. And they used to be here in the 1980s when I was a little kid walking around with my parents and my sister. Well, mostly my mom and my sister because they always used to shop there. Where this Old Navy was. And it is located on 155th East 86th Street, which is over there, and I don't understand what the door is, but they do renovations throughout the years, especially when you're talking about Orva was established in this store back in 1982. So that was back in those days. But it used to be a huge women's shoe store. Huge. So we're running down right here. And back in the days also, there used to be a Crazy Eddie's. I know you 80s babies and 1970 babies, if you was born and raised in New York City, you came to East 86th Street, you know what I'm talking about. Crazy Eddie's, I don't really know the location, but I know it was right near Orva, so it might have been, it was a huge store as a matter of fact as well, so it might have been in between this store, and this store combined. And I remember, I believe it used to be a billiards store as well, I believe, right next to it, but that one was established back in 1990, so I'm not sure if that's correct around this store. It might have been this side or the Victoria's Secret, because there used to be a huge Crazy Eddie in the middle of East 86th Street in between 3rd Avenue and Lexington Avenue. So it's either this side or this side. Now talk about Crazy Eddie's. They was involved in some fraud, and I guess they had a settlement, and they had a basically they got sued for multi-millions and millions of dollars. So yeah, I mean, look at East 86th Street now. It looks completely, a lot of stores are completely gone. And the reason why stores are closing or about to close on this side, they got a T-Mobile on this side. I don't know if they're closing, but there's a developer that bought the whole lot. Well, that bought the corner lot, which we'll talk about. But you see the children's place, it closed down. Horns Optical as well, that closed down. So before we start getting with the grubbin, you know, just want to teach you a couple of history lessons over here on East 86th Street, you know? Everything's different. That's a brand new building itself. See that? Totally different. I'm telling you, if people were born and raised in New York City, 1970s, 1980s, or 1960s, or whatever, believe me, it's totally different now. So much brand new buildings in here. So many brand new buildings. And then if you go down, they're doing some construction there too. So now during the weekends or during like on a Friday night, I do remember back in the 1980s, we used to come over here and you know, we used to eat Papaya Kings first, couple of francs, and then afterwards, you know, we used to go straight to the movie theater. I'm not sure if AMC was the one that was open back in the 1980s, but I do know that this movie theater used to be here back in the 1980s. It looked totally different. Everything's all renovated itself. But yeah, this used to be here back in the 1970s, back in the 1980s. I'll tell you that much. It was a good theater. There was another theater over there in East 86th Street, over there on that side. But I know this movie theater used to be here back in the 1970s, 1980s, and the 1990s. So now, moving on to this corner store, right next to the It's Sugar corner store, Starbucks Coffee. So now, what used to be over here, this is East 87th Street and 3rd Avenue. What used to be over here is Nobody Beats the Wiz. Okay? Nobody Beats the Wiz used to be over here. So now, the door, I remember the door used to be right here in the corner. And then used to go right upstairs. It used to be like you know, obviously the name brand Nobody Beats the Wiz. And then the door itself used to be right here in the corner. And the thing is, you know, Nobody Beats the Wiz basically was a record shop. You could buy vinyl records back in the 1980s when I was a kid. You know, it used to be like you could sell vinyl records, electronic stuff. Not like Crazy Eddie's. Crazy Eddie used to be a big brand of a lot of electronics, but you know, it used to be Nobody Beats the Wiz. They sell records, they sell music. It used to be like a Tower Records before they closed down. Tower Records used to sell CDs and stuff like that. But yeah, crazy how times have changed, right? God knows. Oh, you know what? I do remember. I do reading up on it. It used to be. So that Nobody Beats the Wiz was basically is basically owned by PC Richards. Now, I do believe if you read up on it, it used to be Nobody Beats the Wiz, but then I guess PC Richards bought it out, and that's what happened. Nice landlord, huh? So now here we are, Papaya King, the king of all drinks. So now what makes this a special edition, especially with Grubbin with Chico, is because Papaya King was basically founded by this Greek immigrant named Gus, and he basically started out in Brooklyn in 1932, and then it wasn't called Papaya Kings as of yet. He had like a, you know, sort of like a second name to it. It was like a Hawaiian Drinks, and he founded that founder there opened a store up, you know, in the corner of a Brooklyn location. I don't really know the location on that, so don't ask me. But I do know one thing. So then after he opened up that location in Brooklyn, you know, just for Hawaiian drinks, because he was on vacation, you know, through the times of those times in Florida. So he came back wanting to, you know, to open up a store or like a vendor which serves like, you know, Hawaiian drinks. And, you know, because in Florida, back in those days, they used to love Hawaiian drinks and, you know, all that type of good stuff. So right now, we're in East 86th Street and 3rd Avenue. And like I said, what makes it so special it is today is because, unfortunately, there's a developer that bought out this lot for $21 million back in 2021. And at any given point, they're gonna knock this down so that they could basically, you know, build a whole building up, you know, knock this down. And this has been open since the 1940s. Now, like I said, before we went to the movies, before me and my family went to the movies, we would stop by here, or maybe even after the movies. We would stop by Papaya Kings in the 1980s, and we would get some delicious hot dogs, you know? And, you know, it sucks. You know, it's unfortunate because this place has been open since I was born, basically, you know? So, you know, that's what makes it so unfortunate, you know? And, so, let's go inside. Let's grub on, people. Best hot dogs in New York City. Well, one of the best. They even got Knish. Dogs, fries, onions, whatever you want. Mango, papaya, coconut. Oh, man. Yeah, could I have a frank? Let me get a plain frank with ketchup and mustard. Just one for now. Well, you know, I'm a real simple person. Ketchup and mustard type of guy. Oh, also, could I have a papaya as well? Yeah. Let me get a small one. Thank you. What do I pay at over there? Do I pay over there? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So I got my famous Papaya King's hot dog and my papaya drink. Let's see what this tastes like. Cheers. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so tasty. The same as how it was in the 1980s. This is delicious. Mind you, this is Papaya Kings versus Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs. We'll soon find out the winner. Can't do nothing without it. It's unbelievable how much it's changed in the papaya drink. Totally delicious. The 1940s when they opened this location, they only were serving at first in the beginning. They were serving papaya drinks, Hawaiian drinks. Then they added on the hot dogs. That's what happened. And also, this was or still is a secret ingredient towards their hot dogs. I'm gonna order one more. Second one. When I say it definitely tastes like back in the 1980s, definitely tastes the same. No change. Delicious. Wow, it surely is a shame that Papaya Kings will soon close forever. You can see it in the back. It's a damn shame, you know. It's kind of sad actually, because I feel like this is like one of those places where it's tradition, you know. You walk by East 86th Street and 3rd Avenue on the corner, you know, you're always gonna see Papaya King, and maybe after like a month or two from now, they're probably gonna close. It's a shame. It's been real, but we're not over yet. Just gonna drink some more papaya, and we're on our way to the next spot. Here we are. Welcome to Coney Island, the home of the Warriors. 1979 movies, The Warriors. Who remembers that movie? Well, you know, I wasn't born at that year, but they're watching in the 1980s, that's for sure. I love spoiling my viewers because in this video you're getting like 8 videos in one. You know, it's okay though. I love spoiling my viewers. All you gotta do is just like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos like this. So here we are. It's definitely an old building. Right from the 1800s, 1900s, early 1900s. Big Coney. The home of the Warriors. Warriors come out to play. So here we are. Nathan's Hot Dogs. This is what we came here for, ladies and gentlemen. Well, one of the things we came here for. So I'll give you a quick history of Nathan's Famous Inc. Hot Dogs. Well, the guy that founded it, his name was Nathan Hardworker. Yeah, you heard me first. Nathan Hardworker. Worker with a W-E-R-K-E-R. That's his real name. Polish immigrant, man. You know, and he first opened his first hot dog stand in 1916, which it says right there, 1916. Nathan's Famous Take Home Food. This is it. the flavor of New York. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The famous Frankfurters. I always say Frankfurters. Like footers? F-O-O-T. Nathan's Frankfurters. All right, let's get to it. I'm saying right now, a lot has changed. I'll tell you that much. Look at that. Menus have changed dramatically. This is 1916, of course. They even got burgers here now. No more Frankfurters. Pretty hot day today, but I guess these little fans up here, they guys back there doing what they gotta do. We didn't come in for no cheeseburgers. We come here for the famous hot dogs. Can you believe that Nathan's hot dogs cost 5 cents back in 1916? It's 2022, and it cost $5.29. That's a huge difference for 5 cents, huh?
And they never found out.
Crazy. Here we are. So they normally have this stand outside of Nathan's. They normally have this thing so they won't have to do it for you. So you gotta do, you gotta go for the mustard. For the mustard. Am I aiming it correctly? There you go, Chile! I should put the tripod up, but it's okay. Oh, that's perfect. You see that? And we go for the ketchup now. Here we go. I'm a clean guy, man. Just give me the ketchup and give me the mustard over there. I don't normally eat too much hot dogs. That's why I'm only getting one hot dog today. It was still in a battle between Papaya Kings and Nathan's hot dogs. I got myself some ketchup on top of the cheese fries. Actually, you know what I do with the cheese fries? I usually buy them at the supermarket. It's just so good. So I'm definitely Nathan's French fry eater. These are so good. So 1916 hot dogs. And I got myself old-fashioned lemonade. And here we are. Bon appetit, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That's old-fashioned. I will tell you one thing. There's definitely a difference between Papaya King's hot dog and Nathan's hot dog. It's really good. It's like old-fashioned stuff. Just because Papaya King hot dogs was in the 1940s, or they established in the 1940s, it doesn't mean that it's not good. This was established in 1916, and it's delicious too. It's definitely a difference. It's definitely a difference. Ooh, that's old-fashioned lemonade. Try some. Oh, look at that. Dripping out the cup. That's how good it is. You see, that's how you know it's good. Just pouring cup. She gives you a little cup. Oh, this is delicious. I normally eat this, so I know what it tastes like. That's delicious. Delicioso. Wow. It's good stuff. It's good eating, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what you're missing. Nathan's hot dog. Gonna cool down. My old-fashioned lemonade. It's pretty good. See, Nathan's in back. I know what you're gonna ask me. So which one is better? You got the Papaya Kings versus Nathan's old-fashioned hot dog as well. I don't know, they both have different flavors, different classic tastes. Nathan's Hot Dogs was established in 1916, and Papaya Kings was established in the 1940s. But I will tell you this, they have different tastes, different flavors. I know hot dogs is all supposed to be the same, but to be honest, they both taste totally different. Which ones are better? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I never do anyway. It's even. It's even Steven, buddy. Even Steven. They're both really good hot dogs. I never ate as many hot dogs as I did in my life, but it's equally good. I can't say nothing bad about either one of them. Sorry. Especially Papaya Kings. I've been there since I was a little kid. I've been going to Coney Island since I was a little kid as well. So I can't take one or the other. It's got to be even out. Sorry, guys. I know you're probably disappointed. Want to hear the winner, but it's a versus, but it's equally won. They're both classic hot dogs. I'll tell you that much. So now we're in Coney Island, right? Took a long ride out here. We didn't come for no hot dogs. Let's check out a couple of spots. Why don't we? Look at this. Look what I seen over here. You got a little mural over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's DMX, Big Punisher, B.I.G., Jay-Z. That's a beautiful mural, huh? And over there, I believe that's Tupac over there. You guys can see it. That's definitely Tupac over there. It's just too far away. Yeah, let's check it out. Entering, I believe they still call this the Luna Park. Before entering this, I would like to bring you over here. Now, check this out. The first roller coaster that was created was in 1885, and it was located right here at Coney Island, right? But this Cyclone roller coaster has been here, like it says right there, 95 years. This roller coaster been here since 1927. And it's still running. Can you believe that? Now, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. The first roller coaster in America was right here in Brooklyn, Coney Island in 1885. And this Cyclone, it wasn't a Cyclone obviously, because this was made and created and opened up in 1927. Can you believe that? This roller coaster is still running. Can you believe this? Let's check out over here. Let's check out the Can you believe that? 1927. This is 95 years later and this roller coaster is still running. Now, I'm not much of a roller coaster specialist, but it's run on wood. It's still running on wood over here. See that? Can you believe that? This is beautiful, right? Let me back up. Look at that. Still running, ladies and gentlemen. 95 years later, and this roller coaster is still running. Woo! Here they go. Here they go. Scream. Look at these guys. This roller coaster is still fast. Wow. The Cyclone. Got a whole bunch of little kiddie rides, prizes. Yeah, that's what they called it. Well, now, today, Coney Island, man. Got the whole prizes here. And then you got the Ferris wheel, the Wonder Wheel. You got the whole. You got the electro spin. Look at these guys. Oh! These are like the swings. Goes round and round and round. Games over there, games everywhere. The Windstar. A cup of tea. Would you like a cup of tea? How many lumps would you like? 1 or 2 lumps? Wow, they got a little tea set there, huh? Oh. Funnel cakes, cotton candy. Not now though, not for me. Whenever I'm in Coney Island, I always gotta go to the boardwalk. This boardwalk reminds me of Atlantic City, straight up. This is called Brighton Beach, near Coney Island. See the rise behind me. And the Wonder Wheel. And over there is the Cyclone. And we got a beach right here in Coney Island, Brooklyn. A lot of people's out there. It's a nice day though. It's a nice day to be on the beach. Nice day to be on the beach. Look at that. You got the seagulls going. And you got the people just chilling. Lifeguards are there. Yeah, I call this the mini Atlantic City. You got the whole boardwalk. But it's right here in Brooklyn. Right there. In the Wonder Wheel. I've been out here at nighttime too. And that lights up like crazy at nighttime. The Wonder Wheel, it's beautiful at nighttime. I can tell you that much.
Cold water, $1, guys. Cold water, $1. Cold water, $1. Cold water.
Check this out. They got another Nathan's famous hot dog spot there. Wow. Can't go nowhere without being Nathan's over here. The Big Coney. That's what they call it. Speaking about movies earlier. So you guys seen The Warriors, the 1979 movie The Warriors. They from Coney Island, was traveling from the Bronx, out of all places. But have you guys seen the other movie with Jared Leto, Jennifer Connelly, and Marlon Wayans? It's called Requiem for a Dream. It's like a psychological thriller. It's awesome. It's a real good movie. You gotta see it, guys. You have got to see it. It's one of my favorite movies, actually. I got the Blu-ray. It's a real good movie. Requiem for a Dream. Check it out. You have to check that out. Jennifer Connelly. She was from the movie Career Opportunities. But I'm getting too ahead of myself. Yeah, check out Requiem for a Dream. Real good movie, guys. You know, then back in the days, you see that face right there? That face used to be the, I guess you could say the forefront of Coney Island. The face right there is old school, baby. Well, not that particular sign, maybe not. But reference to that face used to be the original Coney Island stand. Tom's Coney Island. Who's that in the front? Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh. Woo. bumper cars. Wow, look at this. They got even Ecuadorian, Mexican food. Look at this. For all my Ecuadorian, Mexican food lovers. Big O's Family Grill, Big O's, 1990 estate. Look at that one. The Phoenix roller coaster. That's actually brand new, I think, man. Crazy. They got a whole bunch of new things coming up over here. Remember this side of the street was what you call it? Was one of those what would you call those? You know, where they have like weird mutant creatures. See that? Lucky Head, the Stinkology, Two-Faced Man. We got the Electra, got the Tattoo Girl, Fireball, Girly Freak Show, Sideshow by the Seashore, Weird Woman. Yeah, where's all the sideshows at? They got the bumper cars here, but nobody's in the bumper cars right now. Look at that. Nice, right? But I'm not gonna go in there by myself, bumping my own self. That'll be ridiculous. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are winding down. It's the evening time. I had a great time in Coney Island, but you know I had to revisit over here. The Papaya King. You will be missed. The Frankfurters will be missed. Back in the days, in the 80s, it looked exactly like this. which is crazy because it's 2022 and it looked exactly like this. It was missing a couple of like lights on the letters, and they never fix it. You know, it gives it like personality. You know. Sidewalk, this extra sidewalk never used to be like right there. Matter of fact, this is all new as well. So the sidewalk was actually literally, if that's even a word, like right here. So it was the line part of it. And you see a small sidewalk all the way over there. Like all this is brand new, you know? All this concrete that put up is all concrete brand new. And this is where they're they extended it more to have less street or less room for cars. Yeah. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. It's not a goodbye, but it's a see you later. Hope you liked the video.